It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Game number 3 of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and their Golden State rivals to the north, the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here's Ben Revere. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. And he is going to reach to start the ball game. Didn't hit it far, but it's an infield single.
Well, I wanted to see how he might respond to a little adversity, but I wasn't expecting it to happen after the first guy leads off with a leadoff hit. Now he's in a stretch. Let's see if he's able to get through the rest of the inning. Maybe get a double play, a pop fly. We'll see how this unfolds.
From the belt, the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Revere rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
Batting third.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
27, Mike Trout.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So stepping in, Albert Pujols. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again a 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this is fouled straight back. Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt here. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Now here it comes. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Angels lead it 1-0. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. On the ground up the middle. Simmons dives. What a stop. Nice grab, but no play at first, and that'll be scored a single.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Payoff pitch on its way. Marte off for second. Grounded back up the middle. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Shoemaker comes set. Here's the 2-1. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. He's going to have to make some good pitches here.
Ground ball right side. A dive by Pujols. In time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Digging in, Cole Calhoun, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Batting sixth.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And this one's in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Marte is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And down there catching Stephen Vogt. You know, he's a solid catcher behind the plate. But he also has the ability, because he's a pretty good athlete, to play first and the outfield and not hurt you in those positions.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Danny Espinosa, and that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. At the plate, Martin Maldonado. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Skied into straightaway right. Marte is under it, and that retires the side. Angels strand a couple. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Kevin Pillar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Stephen Vogt goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Shoemaker looks in. Here's the 1-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Trout. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the third from the Coliseum here on MLB Network. Digging in to try it again, Ben Revere, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. One away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate.
If you want to take a snapshot of staying inside the baseball, that's it right there. Stay inside the ball, shoot it the other way for the base hit.
Trout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runner goes for second, and the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Wendell takes it in on to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Striding in, Joey Wendell. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Runners on the move for second. This is pulled into right. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Here's Starling Marte.
Right fielder, Starling Marte.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Batting, number 28.
Into the box, Hyun-Soo Kim. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Shoemaker comes set. 2-1 on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the third out. A's strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cole Calhoun 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Here's C.J. Cron now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report that he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs in the breaking ball count.
He's running towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Danny Espinosa. He drew a walk his first time up. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 3-2 now.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead. In now, Martin Maldonado. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Herrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Angels. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game. Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Throw on by Espinosa takes care of him for the first out. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as we'd expect, not a huge differential here. In fact, no differential at all, with both guys clocking in at 92 as their top fastball. So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Kevin Pillar becomes out number 2 this inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail it here. Here's Ben Revere. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Swing and a liner. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Athletics are challenging.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. Hit toward the right side. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 26.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Pilar. And the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gavin Cecchini. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Swing and a miss, good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit out towards second. Espinosa down on the ground. He's out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Marcus Semien reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
So striding in, Joey Wendle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled straight back.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1, 2, 3, go. Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now a swing and a fly ball.
So this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Once again, a 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Marte, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4. So the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting,
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. 3-1 now.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You knew with 3 balls on the batter. And
C.J. Cron.
Into the box now, C.J. Cron. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Oh, and he botches it. Pujols rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second. Now the relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
That's the difference between average and good hitters.
Third
Good hitters
baseman,
almost always take
Yunel
advantage of
Escobar.
RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We
three.
saw it. He
Second
smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign. Pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
Danny Espinosa will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double
batting,
play. But as a result, it's one of those
Martin
seeing eye singles.
Maldonado.
Just found the hole.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Andrew
attention,
Triggs
please.
takes the mound to
Now
try to get
pitching
out
for
of
the
this
Athletics.
mess. There are 2
Number
on
60,
with only 1 away.
Andrew
5 runs,
Triggs.
10 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with him.
Here comes the payoff pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 1 man left on. Top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first
The
out.
right fielder, number 7.
Here's Starling Marte. A couple of
Starling
singles to his credit thus far. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. Stepping in now, Hyun-Soo Kim. As he sends it on the ground to first. Pujols has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
First baseman, number 25.
Riding in once again, Pedro
Pedro
Alvarez.
Alvarez.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
He'll try again, 1-2. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Grounder down the line at third. Taken there by Escobar. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. It's the Angels 5 and the A's 2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This ball's grounded foul. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wendell ranging into the outfield. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Ready once again, Mike Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit on the ground, but foul. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That's what happens when you put the ball in play. 3-2 count. You start the runner, puts the ball in play. Now you're sitting first and third. Love it.
Here's the 1-2. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple, and it remains 5-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this, AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here's another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Calhoun arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Gavin Cecchini.
Ready for another shot now. Gavin Cecchini. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Marcus Semien.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. So coming to the plate, Joey Wendell. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. The A's strand one. They trail 5-2. Here's C.J. Cron now. 2 for 3 for him. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pilar is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
5-2 our score as we get a look
Escobar.
inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Yunel Escobar. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Ready with another 2-2. Swung on and lifted down the left field line, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another chance. Danny Espinosa. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Martin Maldonado is on deck. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado. He was a double play victim last time around. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Striding in, Ben Revere. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch one more time, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Ready with the 1-2. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Here's Starling Marte. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. That one's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting, number 28.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Hit back up the middle. Simmons on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Daniel Colon enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Mike Trout looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Here's Albert now. Last time through was a base hit. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is Cam Bedrosian. If the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Pedro Alvarez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Revere is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Now batting, Stephen Vogt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Stepping in, Gavin Cecchini. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Oh, and he misses it. Vogt is on his way home. The runner from first crosses the plate.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Blake Parker takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Blake Parker.
In now, Marcus Semien. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Into the box now, Joey Wendell. He was a double play victim last time around. And that's cut on and missed. So now the A's are down to their final strike of the ball game. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Trout is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you don't make the postseason, but at least they got a win here in the season on somewhat of a higher note. Something to hang your hat on when you're on the first tee tomorrow morning.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Matt Shoemaker earns his first win of the season. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and their Golden State rivals to the north, the Oakland A's. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, HR?
But I'll tell you what, this is one of those pitcher's parks you come in and you go, uh-oh, I could be 0 for 15 if I don't execute. And how do you execute in a pitcher's park? You throw you outside, take that base hit to right field. Don't try to do too much. You do what he gives you, you take what he gives you, and you move on.
There's one on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
And Trout has himself a base hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Marte is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Angels strand 1. Angels nothing. A's coming to bat. We're back after this on MLB Network. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
No doubt. One guy worth focusing on, El Toro, Pedro Alvarez. He's got great power. I love watching a guy who can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. Soft liner toward short. Espinosa back to Pujols, not in time, and they can't get them both.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
3-1. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Marte off for second. Pulled toward right center field. Revere is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. From the stretch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calhoun has a read on it. And that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. And this is. So digging in now, Cole Calhoun, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Lifted the other way to left center. Pereira arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. Pedro Alvarez at first base. He's been an interesting case. Now he came up as a third baseman over there at first. He's really struggled to get the footwork together. Once he figures it out, I think he'll be okay.
There to pull it in is Alvarez, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Yunel
Striding
Escobar.
into the box, Yunel Escobar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go at the plate, Kevin Pillar, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 6th.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Calhoun comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
7th, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Gavin Cecchini. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And they got him. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw sails right over the head of Pujols. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Marcus Semien.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, nothing more frustrating for the pitcher. You put the ball in play and they kick it and get 2 errors behind you. Now you might think, I got to strike everybody out and take it my own. That's when the game gets away from you. He's got to stay patient and expect them to catch the ball.
Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the third from the Coliseum here on MLB Network. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Now to the plate, Martin Maldonado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Digging in for his second at bat, Ben Revere. A base hit in his first trip. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Home half of the third. Digging in now, Joey Wendell as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. For Espinoza, the second baseman, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, left fielder,
digging in to try it again. Odubel Herrera. He singled his last time up. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Starling Marte waits on deck. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte. Popped high in the air. Pujols has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Appeared to be a risky try for the plate on that play, but our show track technology shows us here it was his great wheels that made all the difference. Would have been a completely different outcome if it weren't for the impressive top speed turned in by the runner.
In now, Pedro Alvarez. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I like the approach. Tried to go for the big home run with one swing. Dialed it back, went to the 2-strike approach. Flipped the ball out there for a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now another 1-2. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. Ground ball right side. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Well, you don't see that very often. Great execution. Got the cutter and just stayed on it and drove it the opposite way.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Set to deal on 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Alvarez rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So it's 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 20.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Marte is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The first baseman,
that was 5. A tough play, so
Albert
let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box, Albert Pujols. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in once again, Gavin Cecchini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-1, here it comes. Softly on a line to third. And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Calhoun going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Stepping in now, Joey Wendell. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Simmons ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Left for Oakland. They're up 2-0. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting, the designated
now in the box, C.J. Cron. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and that's through for a hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it from the left field. That was really cool.
So coming to the plate, Yunel Escobar, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Second baseman, Danny
now at the plate,
Espinosa.
Danny Espinosa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting,
ready for another chance, Martin Maldonado. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, 2 errors on the Angels line score so far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him. All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Revere. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits, those will kill the other.
Number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have it.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Revere on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 28.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Revere is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman, number 25.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. A hit in 2 tries so far. On the ground to the right side. Espinosa's there. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Another 0-2 home. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Mike Trout is retired to kick off the inning.
Albert Pujols.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here's another 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
You know, Matt, he wasn't going to get beaten out of that bat. You could see it in his eyes. He was just determined. Foul off a bunch of pitches, and he was just digging in, looking for one pitch to hit, and he finally got it and got the base hit.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Fly ball out to right field. Marte is under it, and that retires the side. Angels leave 1. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Calhoun has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Vogt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Third baseman, number 2.
Ready for another chance? Gavin Cecchini. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Revere. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. David Phelps will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
David Phelps.
Digging in once again, Yunel Escobar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Danny Espinosa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 2 runs, 6 hits. 2 errors on the Angels line score so far. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Out in front as this is pulled fouled into the seats.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Score remains 2-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Marcus Semien. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit hard to third. Escobar is there. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Wendell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-2. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Soft liner to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
In now, Odubel Herrera. And that's finally over for a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit out towards second. Espinosa down on the ground. He is out. Pennington is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing second base.
Ready once again, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-1. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Simmons has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. The A's strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Here's Ben Revere. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Pilar, and he makes the catch for the second out. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Albert Pujols would be next. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at. Andrew Bailey is out from the bullpen now as he'll be.
Number 37, Andrew Bailey.
Now pitch on the way. In there, 2-2.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
First baseman number 25.
Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
1-2, here it comes. This one's down to third. Oh, great stop by Escobar. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Stephen Vogt. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And there he goes towards second. Seared down the first baseline. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the third out. Raisel Iglesias will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Iglesias.
Digging in, Albert Pujols. Last time through was a base hit. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels held in check there. Score remains 2-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, this is going to get real interesting. You get a base hit right here, and now you bring that winning runner on base. Are they going to play more of a National League game, maybe bunt him over? Or are they going to be American League traditionally and try to slug him home? Let's see what happens.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Curveball that time, not even close. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another one sent foul. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. He's running towards second. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, Matt, clearly that was a hit and run. The runner was off on the swing, and he drives the ball so hard to the outfield they couldn't advance it.
Joey Wendell.
Into the box, Joey Wendell. And he misses 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just one out. Yusmeiro Petit was called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Odubel Herrera will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. And it's celebration time as the A's are going to walk off with a win.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see, he finishes with a 3-hit game, including a double. He can feel good about that, and we can feel good about giving him the Player of the Game award.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish.